Hello everyone, Catherine Keller here, and today is a fantastic day for me because it is a day that I have been waiting for almost a year now. I have been wanting to start a new series on creating a new life and building your dreams and making your dreams come true. And so we finally completed the recording of that series. It was wonderful. I got to speak on a webinar, a worldwide webinar. We had people from, I think, 10 or 12 different countries represented and coast to coast across the United States. So it was one of the highlights of my career so far. And we now have that recording available for you, so I'm very excited to share that with you. But I wanted to share face to face or face to camera a few of the steps that we went through. There were 9 steps and 9 tools that we talked about for really building your dreams and giving you the tools to make those dreams happen, a step-by-step instruction manual. And so for the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and the next day, I want to share with you 3 of those 9 steps that I feel are really important. They're all really important, but I wanted to share these specific ones with you. And the one I want to talk with you about today and give you a little tidbit of what we talked about on the webinar is setting specific goals. Now, if you've ever done any sort of research on goal setting, read any books about goal setting, you know that this is a high priority. You can't just say, I want to make more money, I want to own a home, a vacation home in Hawaii. You really have to get very specific with your goals, and this is where a lot of people tend to drop the ball. This is where a lot of people are not clear enough because they don't understand when we say get specific, we mean very specific. I want X number of dollars in X number of months. I want this, how many square foot, how much square footage of a home do I want? The vacation that I want, where do I want to go? Where do I want to stay? When do I want to take that vacation? You know, one of the stories that I share in the webinar is that my children have been the biggest teacher for me in this lesson of getting specific with your goals. And I'm not exactly sure where they got that from. It might just be a gift from God to me. That's how I'm taking it anyway. But they are ones that they are dreamers. They never ask the how. They say, Mom, if you could have any car in the world, what car would you have? And so when I answer that question, then the next question would be, well, what color would the car be? Would it be a convertible? Would it have a sunroof? Would it have leather interior? Would we be able to hook up our iPods to the stereo system? They get very specific because in their minds they want to build this picture of what this dream car looks like. And for some reason as adults we lose that drive to really focus on the specifics of our goal. Partially it's we don't want to fail. If we set very specific goals, then we feel like there's a part of us that feels like we're setting ourselves up for failure because we can't figure out how that's going to happen. We can't figure out how we're going to get that Corvette or that BMW into our garage, so we don't continue on with the dream to think about what color that car is going to be or what sort of stereo system that car is going to have. And so it was really nice for me, a teaching tool with my kids, because the how doesn't even register in their brains. That's not something that they have to think about as a child. And so I really, we go into that in the webinar a little bit more on setting your specific, your measurable objectives and goals in your life. And so if you have not done that already, if you've set your goals, then you're ahead of the crowd. But if you haven't set very specific goals, then that is a step that I would like for you to take right away. And I want to make sure that you check out the webinar recordings. I will have a link to that on this page. And also to let you know, we are including for the first 25 people that purchase the webinar recording, we are also including 100 affirmations, which is 100 affirmations that I've put together over my journey. For those of you who know me, know that I have not always had a silver spoon in my hand. So these were affirmations that got me through the middle of the night when I would wake up in sweat and fear. And then we're also including a Pinterest manual that's called Pinterest. It Ain't Your Mama's Pin Board that I created a few months back, and is really helping people learn the aspect of marketing their business or themselves, or how Pinterest just works in general. It's a fun-filled instruction manual with lots of funny stories in there, so I know you'll enjoy that as well. So for the first 25 people that purchase the webinar recording, you also get the affirmations and you get the Pinterest training. So I look forward to talking with you tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to talk about taking the action steps towards your goal, and we're going to give a little preview on that as well. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.